Say good morning, but I cannot tell a lie. It's just turned 3 in the afternoon and it's the first time I've picked the camera up today. Excuse the noisy wipers. Oh, excuse me. Gosh, I'm tired today. Anyway, I've just finished work. I'm on my way down to Morrison's to nip in quickly for some bread to go with our soup. For tea, and then I'm going to walk round the corner from Morrison's to the kids' school and pick them up. And I've got to get home, clean up the kitchen and make the tea and do various sorting out, and I've got yarn to parcel later as well, so the day is not yet over for me. Oh, excuse me so much. It's not been a very pleasant day today either, otherwise we've had little glimmers of sunshine interrupted frequently by heavy rain showers. Now which way are you going? Oh, you silly plonker. Why can't people learn to use their indicators? There we go. So I'm going to do the fastest visit to Morrison's known to man. I'm whipping in for 3 things, well 4 things if you count the fact I've got to buy 2 different types of bread for the soup. And then I'm going to make my sort of Thai-inspired butternut squash soup for tea, which is a favourite and is very tasty indeed. I'm going to find a parking space as close to the exit nearest the school as I can, so that I can drop my shopping off in the car on the way through to the school. See you in a bit.
Much sooner than I reckon. This time last year, in the sun, the days went so slow. The bright tomorrow began a journey never ending in your arms. Gone, but not forgotten.
When you're adding your stock to your soup for this recipe, I tend to err on the side of caution with liquids because you add extra liquid as you're blending the soup. So you can always add a little extra boiling water at the end if it's too thick, but I've often made this soup a little bit on the thin and runny side because I accidentally add too much water at the cooking stage. So I've got onion and butternut squash, and I'm making a double quantity of this. So I've got 2 whole butternut squash in here, and then a lot of seasonings, salt and pepper obviously, and then some ground ginger. The real recipe, the proper recipe, requires fresh grated ginger, but I always forget to get that, so I end up using ground. Then garlic powder, that's mainly because my stomach doesn't digest fresh garlic very well. Some crushed red chilies, which I forgot to put in the little setup. Vegetable stock, and then once you've cooked it all and the veg are all nice and soft and you blend it, if you were doing one butternut squash, or bunusku as I like to call it, you would add one tin of coconut milk, but because I'm doing double quantity, I'm adding 2 tins. So now it's just a matter of letting it simmer gently until the butternut squash is really nice and tender, and then you get your stick blender out and you make it really smooth and silky, and it's a very velvety soup, delicious. The other half of this is going to be for Halloween, because we're travelling home on Halloween day, so I thought I'd put it in the freezer and then we can just get it out and heat it up for tea when we get back, and it'll be very seasonal. Yeah, so I'll put it on low and I'll come back and show it you when it's done. Bramble is being very obliging and modelling my sock for me. You can't really see because it's so close to the needle still, but I've just started adding in the contrast colour stripes, so it's like a tangerine orange called pumpkin juice. So that's the pattern section done. Now I'm into the stripy section, and then it'll be the toe. So I am creeping towards the finish line, but tonight I'm going to be a good girl and I'm going to knit on. I've decided to show you this. Yes, it's a Hufflepuff scarf for a certain person in my life who shall remain nameless. I am a very tired girl tonight, so I'm not going to be late up. So I'm going to say good night to you all, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully with something a little bit more exciting to share. Thank you very much for watching. See you tomorrow.